Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Shireman in at the 2. Golden State with the ball. James outside. Left side Curry. And here's Butler outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Six on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I mean, what composure from Tatum, finding his shot on his terms despite the shot clock.
Now here's Butler. James deciding where to go with it. Let's go with a 3. The rebound, Celtics. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside White. Here's the pick. From behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
James finds Curry. Porzingis with a screen on White. Curry, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
White can't hit. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Butler. Melton outside. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Queta pulls it in. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Shireman. Offensive rebound, outside White. The 3. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. And so James will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Curry with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, B.A., that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy.
Tatum can't hit. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Outside for Butler. Porzingis sets a screen. Outside Curry. Pass to Melton to end the drought. Boston pulls it in. Queta's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shireman. He's covered by Curry.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's Curry for three. And again, no good by Golden State. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Shireman, still without a bucket. Pass to Tatum from downtown. The rebound by Melton. Tatum's gone 1 for 3 on the night to the middle. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Shireman, checked by James. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. On up the court, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Butler.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
So it's Boston now. And here's White. And a missed layup.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
So it's Boston now. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Boston. The Warriors have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Now Curry. James with the ball. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Pajemski's checked in for Melton. Both free throws good from James. And White has got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Shireman. Now here's Hauser. Outside Tatum. Over James. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside Pajemski. James controls the rebound and the putback. James has got 6 points.
Oh, the tenacity of LeBron James. Unreal.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tatum against James to the paint. Here's Kata. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
So it's Boston now. 7-point differential. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Butler. That one's wide left.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Up top, Hauser. Back to Tatum. Five to shoot. The kick out to White to stop the run. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Podziemski. Back to James. Lets it go from deep. Shireman grabs the board. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Podziemski. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Yep, that one goes.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
The Celtics shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Outside Tatum. Here's the floater, and he lays it in.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. There's the 3. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hauser. White for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 6 points.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Now here's Podziemski. Here's James on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Boston also changing it up. Paul George comes in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Shireman. Here's Podziemski. It's James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And that one good. Give him 8 points now.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to James. Curry, a screen on Tatum. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
So it's Boston now. 4-point game. Now Tatum. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jimmy Butler comes in for LeBron, and Moody is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Boston also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Queta. Garza comes in for Jason Tatum, and it's Harper in for White. Now here's Pritchard. No points yet. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it in from the elbow. No good, off the front rim. The Warriors lead by 4. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And here's Butler outside. Harper pulls it in. And the Celtics shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Horford against George. Launches it. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Garza. Butler covering. Garza's shot is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Santos. Horford, a screen on George. Out to Horford. Shoots. And again, no good by Golden State. Boston trailing. Inside. Horford with a steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Butler's shot is good.
There's the competitiveness of Butler. I think he's even better against great defense.
Butler's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. George feels it out a bit. Outside Pritchard. The shot's good.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Delano Banton. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. Mitchell Robinson is out there with George. And it's Garza in at the 4-man position. The Warriors lead by 4. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level? Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
For 3, George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Santos. Still no points. George outside. Down low. It's tipped. Podziemski with it. Pritchard picks him up from the arc. Garza grabs the board. Celtics trail by 6. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. George passes to Garza. Back to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Boston, no good that time either. The Warriors lead by 6. Up top, Podziemski, and the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul.
You have to credit the defense. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
Payton's checked in for Green. The Celtics have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Moody defends. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Pajemski. The Celtics making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Santos. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
So it's Boston now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Moody defends. Pass to Garza. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Garza's got 5.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Outside Pajemski. Butler, a screen on Pritchard. Outside Moody. Here's Payton. Back to Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. So it's Boston now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3 ball. Here's Garza. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Butler surveying the floor. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. And George with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Butler on the wing. He shoots. The rebound, Celtics.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
George against Payton. George outside. Over Payton. And Boston again with the bucket.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Warriors. LeBron comes in for Payton, and it's Melton in for Moody. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Warriors trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. Now here's Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. Three-pointer. Pritchard, no good. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Butler! He's too much close to the rim.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Hauser outside. Back to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. And it's Boston scoring again. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to James. Melton outside. The three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Hauser outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Podziemski. The Celtics also with a sub. Derek White's checked in for Pritchard. Outside Curry. Pass to Santos. Now here's Moody, defended by Hauser. James, a screen on White. Just 5 to shoot. Curry, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Here's Santos. And there's the screen. Back to Curry. Over White. Curry gets it with the defense all over him.
That was an assertive jumper from Curry, not allowing the contest to throw him off.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Shireman. Melton covers. Outside White. Pass to Shireman. Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. Tatum rips the three.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
James outside. From deep, Melton. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shireman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tatum with it. Picked up by James. Tatum passes to Queta. Takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Curry against White. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hauser outside. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Santos. Tatum with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Curry against White. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Warriors make some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Santos. And Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Moody. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Curry finds Melton. And here's Butler. Can they get it? Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Pass to Hauser. Outside White. Inside. Here's Queta. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. The Warriors have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. James outside. The fader. Shireman grabs a board. Boston leading by 7. White the pass to Queta. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
The Warriors shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Back to Melton. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to James.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. That really helps him be so effective on defense.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. White against Curry. Pass to Queta. Now here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Outside Curry. Back to James. James can't get that one to fall. Boston leading by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Melton against Tatum. White for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Melton outside. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Coach Mazzulla, a pretty good start for you guys. As we look at the second half, what's the message in the locker room?
Just continue to do what we do. We had great points when they were making tough shots and they went on a run. Thought we played well, we executed. And then once we get to our spacing and our early offense, we're hard to guard.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Warriors trail by 9. They've got Stephen Curry. Kristaps Porzingis out there with James. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Shireman. Melton covers. Tatum against James. Clock at 6. There's Tatum with the 3. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Butler. Pass to James. James double teamed. Butler passes to James. Shoots over Tatum. The shot by James, no good. Celtics lead by 6. And here's White. White coming through.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Butler. Now Curry. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 5 now.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Outside Tatum. Back to Hauser from deep. Warriors with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Shireman. Here's Kata. And here's Tatum. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 18.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Porzingis with a screen on Tatum. For three, James. Here's Porzingis. Tatum pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Butler, the open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Curry. Double team on James. Here's Melton. And too long on the shot. Celtics lead by 8. Here's Shireman. Yet to see a basket. Hauser outside. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. White can't hit. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you guys.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Back to Tatum. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Takes the contact and delivers. Jimmy Butler.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Boston leading by 3. Pass to Shireman. White with a screen on Melton. Now here's Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Shireman. No good with the triple.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Porzingis for three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's White. Give him 8 points now. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Hauser. 5 points in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Melton. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
Curry with it. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Pass to Keita. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Keita's got 12 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Porzingis. Now James. Now Porzingis. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Now here's Curry. They kick it out to Porzingis. Three-pointer off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Outside Tatum. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the three by Boston. Back to Butler. No good. Unable to win this run. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Out to the right wing. Back to Hauser. Now here's Tatum. 23 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Here's Kata. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Paul George, he's checked in for Tatum. Warriors trail by 10. Now James. He's got 12. To get back on track. James, a freight train coming.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Kicks it to George for three. And the Celtics another three.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Now Podziemski. Back to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. 6 to shoot. James, a screen on White. Now James shoots over George. The shot by James, no good. Now here's Hauser, defended by Podziemski. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Curry at at the rim.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Celtics lead by 11. Here's Shireman. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Outside Pajemski. Curry, a screen on White. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Paul George pulls it in. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Shireman. Pass to Hauser. George outside. They set the screen. The three is up. They get it back.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now, here is James. He's got 14. Now Curry, 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists in the game.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
1:10 left in the third. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Santos has checked in for James. Payton comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Moody is subbed in for Stephen Curry. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Queta. Garza comes in for Shireman. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Derek White. On defense, the Warriors. Pritchard finds George. Outside Tatum. Outside Pritchard. Clock at 4. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Butler. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
George outside. Launches a three. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Butler, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Butler hits them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Melton against George. This one for three. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Paul George out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Garza in at the power forward position.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And here's James. Pass to Santos. From deep, Melton. Boston with a rebound. George outside. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Here's Pajemski. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Santos. And here's James. Robinson defending. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Pritchard with it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to George. Down low. It's stolen by James. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's George. To the paint. Here's Garza. Santos pulls it in.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Outside Pajemski. James, a screen on Pritchard. Back to James. Puts up a deep three. Garza grabs the board. Garza's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And that's now 8 points for Mitchell Robinson.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. It's James on the wing. Robinson defending. With the hook shot. The shot by James, no good. Boston leading by 17. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to James. Robinson with a steal. On the wing, Tatum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Looking to get it going. George. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Yep, that one's good. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Now Pritchard. Pass to Robinson. Here's Garza. Now Tatum. Moody defends. Clock at 6. Tatum's shot is good. Tatum's got 27.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Pritchard.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to George. Tatum, a screen on Melton. Up top, Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now James. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
George passes to Pritchard. Back to George. Pass to Garza. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Warriors make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for James. Jimmy Butler comes in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Melton. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cadis checked in for Robinson. Hauser comes in for Garza. Shireman's checked in for Paul George. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Santos. The 3 from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Right side, Tatum. From down in the low post, it goes. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Boston pulls it in. Hauser's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shireman. Here's Tatum. He's covered by Curry. Fades and shoots. And Boston again with the bucket.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Curry with another miss. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. They need this. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Boston leading by 16. Here's Shireman. And here's Tatum. Here's the three. And the Celtics another three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Butler. Porzingis with a screen on Tatum. Now Porzingis from downtown. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I love the response by Porzingis. Terrific work coming back with his own triple.
White, the pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. The three is up. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. James is checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Podziemski. Warriors trail by 16. Melton outside. Back to Curry. It's James on the wing. From deep. And they get it back. Here's Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
That was all heart there from Butler. Jimmy has never been one to give up on a play.
James against Tatum. White for three. Here's Kata. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Kata's got 22.
And he's beginning to build on a fantastic performance from the last game.
Well, yeah, you can see how much energy he's playing with. He's on a roll, and he's not about to let it in.
Now here's Melton. Porzingis sets a screen. He launches. It's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Tatum against James. Tatum inside. Yes! Using that window!
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's James. Now Butler. Beyond the arc. And rebounded by Tatum.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. Ooh, the shot misses. Warriors trail by 18. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the trifecta.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by Boston. Fires the three. Oh, it's off. Boston's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. White. Butler rips down the board. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Here's James. Stephen Curry. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Boston on offense. They lead by 14. Now White. Hauser outside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Shoots a three. James rips down the board. For three. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter. And everybody...
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then there's Derek White. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Outside, James. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Shireman. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum fires from deep. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nobody near Milton. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Butler up top. Hauser defending. Pass to LeBron. There's the three. And Boston with the rebound. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
But he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Here's Shireman. Pass to White. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The shot by Curry, no good. Boston leading by 4. And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Now Tatum after the missed three from Stephen Curry.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Porzingis sets the pick for LeBron. From the arc. The rebound by Queta. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Celtics passing it around. Outside, White. Here's Hauser, defended by Butler. And here's Tatum for 3. Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. It's rebounded by Golden State. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Butler from outside. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Celtics leading by 4. Over in the corner, White. Shoots over Melton. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Down low. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Butler.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Here's Queta, headed by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. They get it back. Wide, a screen on James. Tatum against LeBron. Over LeBron. Here's Queta. Over to the left wing. Outside Tatum. Goes up again. Good D by James.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's LeBron. Curry outside. And Shireman pulls it down. Inside. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second basket.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Podziemski. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Back to White. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Tatum. Over LeBron. Tatum's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now Porzingis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Boston trailing. Outside, White. Driving the lane. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Podziemski with it, wide on him. Podziemski's shot is good. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to White. Here's Shireman, 6 to shoot. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Keita's got his 8th rebound here tonight. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. Curry finds James. Back to Curry. Pass to Santos. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Porzingis for a 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Outside, George. White with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. George passes to Keita. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. Now Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Boston. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Derek White, when he knocks down shots, you can feel the confidence rise.
Porzingis sets the pick for LeBron. From the left block, and that's off the glass and in. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Celtics leading by 4. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you, Kevin.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for Porzingis. Moody subbed in for Stephen Curry. James in the high post. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now just a 2-point Boston lead. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Butler against Tatum. White wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 7.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Pass to Butler. And a wide open look for James. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Al Horford is checked in for Golden State. The Warriors trailing to the paint. It's stolen by Pritchard. Outside, George. 56 seconds left in the first. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Podziemski. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Santos, the pass to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Santos taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Green is checked in for the Warriors. And the Celtics also making a change. Delano Banton's checked in for Harper. And it's tied up with that one. Here's George. He has yet to score. Pass to Pritchard. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Pritchard. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green with a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 3. Misses the layup. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Robinson. Paul George is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Garza in a power forward. So it's Boston now after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Pritchard with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Here's Garza. Here's George. That one's not going to go. Good D by Peyton. Warriors trail by 3. Now Butler. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. To the inside. Here's Santos. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Pritchard following the score by Golden State. Robinson sets a screen for George. It's tipped. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Warriors trail by 5. Takes a step back. Out to Peyton. A 3 ball. He can't hit that time. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Off target with his 3. Warriors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Pritchard. Podziemski, the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Over Pritchard. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to George. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Here's Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boston is on 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pritchard passes to George, and stolen by Peyton. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Pritchard. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Peyton. Now Moody. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Shot clock at 2. Over Pritchard. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Celtics leading by 5. Now here is George. Scoreless thus far. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Robinson, that's good.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. some changes here for the Warriors. James comes in for Peyton. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Moody. And a new group in for the Celtics. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Pajemski. Out left to the wing. On the wing, James. He's got 9. It's good.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Here's Hauser. Back to Pritchard. And here is Tatum, defended by Butler. Butler against Tatum. For 3. Some solid defense from Butler.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Melton. But Trey. The rebound by the Celtics. Keita's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pritchard with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw this game. Stephen Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 8-point game. Here's Santos. Hauser defending. The kick outside to Butler. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Keita. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Warriors trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Santos. And he's good on the 3-ball. Santos has got 7 points.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum. And Santos pulls it down. Santos has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to LeBron. Here's Shireman. Still scoreless. Tatum drills it from distance.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here's Melton. Curry finds James. Hooks one up. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. LeBron sets the screen for Melton. The second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. checked in for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shireman. Nothing on the board. Outside, White. Pass to Shireman. Lock at 6. Here's White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White goes, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And it's in there. Keita's got 6.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin, back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The first free throw is good. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And that one falls for Tatum. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And he's good on the second.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And he nails the third. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Moody. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Shireman. White down low. Curry meets him. The 3 from Tatum. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Tatum draws the double. Here's Shireman. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now here's LeBron. He's got 13, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Here's White. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Tatum. to the middle. Here's Queta. LeBron grabs the miss. And so James will bring it up for Golden State.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I guess this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. He's checked in for Peyton, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Moody.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Hauser. Tatum, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Curry. Still yet to score. He gets that one.
Now, Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
Tatum against LeBron. Tatum passes to White. Tatum with the screen on Curry. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 17. And they double up James. From outside the arc, Melton, no good. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Warriors trail by 8. Golden State moving it around. Porzingis. Basket counts. Porzingis has got 10 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Tatum deciding where to go with it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Porzingis with the block. And so we conclude the first half. Celtics out in front, up by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 6. Jimmy Butler is out there with James. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And there's Porzingis. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
One shot.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Keita. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. Pass to Hauser from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Warriors trailing. Here's James. Strong inside. What a move by James. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
White looking around. The 3 from Tatum. The offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Curry goes inside. Count it. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tatum with the screen on Melton. Here's Shireman. Hasn't made one yet. 5 on the clock. That one good for 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to James. Butler from outside. On deep, Jimmy Butler.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch and shoot opportunity. That's a sweet spot.
Here's Shireman. Here's Keita, headed by Porzingis. Outside, White. Pass to Shireman. Beyond the arc. Hauser misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry finds James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 5. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Queta, headed by Porzingis. Queta, the pass to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's the Warriors' ball. This run now up to 13-2.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Shireman. He's guarded by Melton. Queta, great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Tatum against LeBron. Butler from outside. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Shireman. No scoring in this one. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Curry against White. In the corner, it's James. Outside Butler for the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Pass to Hauser. Takes the three. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, here's Melton. James in the post. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Shireman. Outside White. Over Curry. And it's Melton with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Inside. Deflects the pass. James, good. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
To Shireman. And they're running. 11 feet away. Again, Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's White. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Back to White. That time, also a missed shot. Warriors leading by 10. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Hauser. The Celtics shooting a meager 37% for the game. Tatum passes to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. White against Melton. Here's Queta. 4 on the shot clock.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Podziemski, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Boston also with the sub. Paul George is checked in for Jason Tatum. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
Celtics trail by 12. And here's George. Still without a basket. Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Podziemski finds James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Outside, White. To stop the drought. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Porzingis. LeBron outside. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the jumper.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now White, he's got 12. And he finishes nicely on the layup. White's got 14 points.
Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
LeBron with it. Pass to Podziemski. Screen by James. With the step back. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And that one falls for White.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Robinson's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Warriors. And so George will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 18. Boston, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's LeBron. Curry passes to Porzingis. The kick out to LeBron. And they double up James. Butler from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to George. That one misses. LeBron with some nice D. Here's Podziemski. White covering. Back to Podziemski. Porzingis passes to Curry. Podziemski on the wing. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Paul George. And stolen by LeBron. And that one's good by Butler.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. And White kicks to George. To end the run. Good D by LeBron. Warriors leading by 22. George with the steal. Pass to Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Podziemski finds James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors with some changes. Santos is checked in. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. And then for Boston, Garza's checked in. And it's Tatum in for Sam Hauser. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Celtics trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pritchard passes to George. Tatum a screen. George, no good. James looking it over. Over Tatum. And James gets it to go on the assist by Butler. LeBron's got 14 points now in the second half. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Tatum. George is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Garza in at the force line. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Boston shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Tatum. Outside, George. There's the pick. Looking to get it going. Yep, that one goes in there.
What a wonderful shot to have in your arsenal. 3-level scorer, gets to the midi. We see you, PG.
Pass to Podziemski. LeBron a screen on Pritchard. Back to James. 6 to shoot.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
First team foul. At the line for your Warriors, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from James. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Melton against George. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Podziemski's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Outside Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
Pass to James. Over Robinson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. George passes to Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
And here is Robinson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. James up top, guarded by Robinson. LeBron passes to Moody. Here's Podziemski. LeBron, a screen on Pritchard. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
George against Melton. Shoots a fader. Here's Garza. The kick out to Tatum. Over LeBron. Tatum no good. Warriors leading by 23 to the inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Kate is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Pass to Garza. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
LeBron against George. Porzingis with a screen on Pritchard. Here's Santos. Tries it from 19. Yep, that one goes. Now Pritchard. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Garza. Boston again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. And LeBron James with the three. James has got 41.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Boy, it felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
Rebounded by the Celtics. Keita's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Tatum passes to Pritchard. The shot by George, wide open. Good on the triple.
And that was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Pass to LeBron. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Podziemski. And George kicks to Tatum. Shoots from the corner. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton finds Podziemski. Back to Melton. Pass to Porzingis. Podziemski on the wing. Over George. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's George. Right side, Tatum. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Santos. Now Melton. And they double up LeBron. Podziemski with it. Back to James. Tatum passes to George. Count that one.
Just incredible concentration. When Paul George is going strong inside, it doesn't matter what he's got to overcome.
The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. From 13. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter. George looking around. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, I love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Santos. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Garza. Covered by LeBron. Outside, George. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Keita. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Melton after the basket by Boston. Here's Santos. Misses the 3. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Melton against Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Gary Payton comes in for LeBron. Moody subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 23. Podziemski finds Payton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. On offense, here are the Celtics. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to White. To the paint. Here's Shireman. Lays it up off the glass.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Picked by Horford. From past the arc. And Shireman pulls it down. Shireman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Keita. Powered down with both hands.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Santos. Hauser defending. Pass to Santos. Golden State moving it around. Left side, Horford. Up and in from the low block. Horford's got his first basket.
I tell you, for a big man, what a beautiful stroke Al Horford has. The jumper is wet.
Outside, White.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Golden State. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Podziemski. White covering. Pass to Moody. Clock at 6. Left side, Horford. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout
big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Train from outside. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target from three-point range. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Pajemski. White covering. Shot from 12.
You have to love how tough Al Horford is when he gets deep, low post position. It makes it really hard on the defense.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Free throw drops for Al Horford. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Pajemski. Now Pritchard. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Stephen, a slow start. Did something feel different for you in the second half?
No, just made some shots. It's really the best explanation I got for you. We got challenged at halftime in terms of getting a little edge around what we were trying to accomplish tonight. It took us a while to really gain momentum in this game.
Well, the adjustments paid off. Congrats on...
Each team representing their conference in this one, Grant, and they've got some history between them as well.
Yeah, B.A., they've played in some big games against each other, and that only heightens the intensity. It should be a good one.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Then it's Sam Hauser. Then it's Derek White. And it's Shireman in a 2-guard. Now, here is James. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Tatum. And that one's good. James.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
James against Tatum. Pass to Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum, a screen on Curry. White against Curry. White, good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's White. Pass to Shireman. Here's Hauser. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Shireman. The three. Offensive board. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another three.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Hauser. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Melton outside to the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum looking it over. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's White. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 4. Melton outside. James outside. Let's go with a three. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Nice move. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And that one misses. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
And he sinks the second. And here's James. Outside Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. The three is up. The rebound, Celtics. To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. James against Tatum. James can't get it to go.
just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The game now all tied up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Porzingis up top. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice shot for Porzingis with the length and the touch.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside White. Tatum from long range. They get it again. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. LeBron with the rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Curry finds James. Right side Curry. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Hauser. Boston trailing. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum inside. James is there. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 points.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Curry. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Butler. For 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer. That won't go either for Tatum.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Butler. Pass to James. There's the 3. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from James. Give him 8 points now.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Jimski's checked in for the Warriors. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Shireman. Back to White. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Porzingis.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league, all the length.
And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Podziemski. Back to James. Okay, knockout! Wow! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Braun with a nice little dribble move.
For Boston, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Back to White. He shoots it. Here's Keita. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Warriors make some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. And Santos is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Curry. Screen by Horford. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by White. Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Keita. He has 7. Now Hauser. Down low. The kick out to White. Fires for 3. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. The Warriors have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. On the wing, Curry. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
The impact of Curry on the offensive end, it's about more than just the points. It's about the gravity that he draws.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one. The Warriors leading. Outside Podziemski. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Santos. Here's Podziemski. Hits a three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back over to you, Brian.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Curry. Paul George, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Shireman. Up top, White. Moody defends. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Butler. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 7-point differential. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Santos. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
There's 1:54 left in the opening quarter. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Will it go? Buries it from 3.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
The Warriors lead by 6. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Some solid defense from James. Tatum's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Celtics trail by 8. Outside White. George outside. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now James. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Rebound Boston. Kidd has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Celtics shooting a 45% clip from the floor to the middle. Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Pajemski. Butler, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to James. White for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Harper. Then there's George, and it's Garza in at the 4 spot. Now here's Pajemski. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the score by Golden State. Here's George. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 4. To the inside. It's stolen away. George, right side. Here's Pritchard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Green. To the paint. Outside Moody. Now here's Green. Robinson defending. Butler up top. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Melton, he's checked in for Draymond Green. The Celtics also with a sub. Banton's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Butler. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Greg?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
George. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Santos. And here's Melton. Here's Santos. Robinson defending. Butler passes to Melton. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics. George in the post. Moody defends. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Garza. Hauser comes in for Robinson. Shireman comes in for Banton. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Tatum against Butler. Outside Pajemski. Butler, a screen on Pritchard. Melton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Golden State.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Shireman. They set the pick. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Hauser can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Pajemski. Now here's Moody. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Here's George. Again, the miss by Boston.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Butler against Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. James is checked in.
Jimmy Butler. One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Butler. Here's Shireman. No made baskets yet. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Let's see who's the loudest. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Golden State on D. Hauser outside. Pass to Tatum. This one for three. Again, the miss by Boston.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 8. Pass to George. With the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. George has got 6.
Yeah, great touch from PG-13. That's just pro right there.
And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Santos, defended by Hauser. Here's James with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. 6 points for LeBron James.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
George outside. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Shireman. Outside Tatum. Got a piece of it. And they're on the run. And here's Melton. Here's Pajemski. James outside. Melton outside. 4 on the clock. Off target with the 3. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Tatum a screen on Melton. George for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 10. Pass to James. Now here's Melton. The 3. Fires in the triple. Melton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Here's Shireman. Melton covers. Back to Pritchard. A shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Boston. The Warriors have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Melton. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Melton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Shireman. No points so far. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Celtics trail by 16. George with it. Now Podziemski defending. Right side Tatum. Pass to George. 4-3. The rebound by Melton. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. The shot by Butler, no good. And for Boston, they're shooting 41% in this game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Some changes. Payton's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Moody comes in for Santos. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. Boston also changing it up. Queta comes in for George. And it's White in for Pritchard. Melton up top. 6 points for him. Payton passes to James. Boston pulls it in. Kid has got 7 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Payton. Outside Tatum. No good on the 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Curry passes to Melton. Takes a 3. On target from range. Melton's got 9.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 17-point game. Inside, White gets it to go.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
White against Curry. Pass to James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Celtics trail by 17. White, the pass to Queta. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors make some changes. Porzingis comes in for Payton. And Butler is subbed in for Moody. Here's White. He has 7. Hauser outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to White. And here's Hauser. Takes the 3. The rebound by Melton. Melton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Porzingis. James outside. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Up top, Tatum. Check by James. Tatum against James. Tatum, a screen on Melton. 4 on the clock. Outside White. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Here's Shireman. He's scoreless. 54 seconds left in the first half. And it's Tatum missing. The Warriors lead by 21. To the inside. The kick out. Curry. Melton outside. Pass to James. Porzingis with a screen on Tatum. Now here's Porzingis. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. White with it. 7 points in the game. Back to Tatum. Over James. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So it's Boston now. James is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors lead by 21. Outside Curry. Pass to Melton. James outside. Launches a three. Boston pulls it in. And here's Tatum. Hauser outside. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock from the baseline. The rebound by Melton. Melton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler with the ball. Guarded by Hauser. And that one's good. Porzingis.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Shireman. Outside White. Tatum from long range. Pure from three-point range. Tatum's got 12 points.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. James passes to Melton. Here's James. Over Tatum. Again, the Warriors score.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's White. He has 7. And here's Tatum. The 3 ball. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Butler. From deep, Melton. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Timeout called. The Celtics. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Shireman. On the wing, Tatum. Check by James. Tatum's shot is good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And James has got the ball here for Golden State. Now Curry. He's guarded by White. Back to James. Takes it inside. Melton on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. White, the pass to Hauser. Here's Shireman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's Tatum with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Curry passes to Porzingis. James outside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hauser outside. There's Tatum with the 3, and the Celtics another 3.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Here's James. 14 points for him. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Melton. Butler's got 23 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 20. Five on the clock. And no good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. James passes to Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Tatum, a screen on Curry. Here's White. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Curry finds James. Porzingis with a screen on Tatum. Now Porzingis launches it. Shireman grabs a board. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now 22 points for Jason Tatum.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane. Because once he's in there, you're done.
And so it's Golden State with it. With the step back. James, a good look. Again, the Warriors score.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Golden State has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Butler passes to James. From deep, Melton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Keita. Outside Tatum. Outside White. Shot clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. White's got 11 points.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Melton passes to Curry. Shoots over White. Again, the Warriors score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. And they recover it. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And it's Tatum laying it in. Tatum's got 24.
Now you got to keep Tatum off the boards or he will jump all over you.
Outside Porzingis. And here's Butler outside. Boston with a rebound. Keita's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Shireman. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Tatum from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 18 points now here in the second half. And so it's Golden State with it. Outside Curry. And here's Melton. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Curry draws the double. There's the triple. Boston pulls it in. Hauser outside. Inside. Here's Shireman. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. Boston also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Keita. And it's Paul George in for Tatum. Hauser passes to George. 6 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. And the jam by George.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Here's Podziemski. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to James. Oh, George with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. To the left wing. Here's Shireman. Offline with a 3. The Warriors lead by 19. Outside Podziemski. James inside. Defended by Hauser. And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And James has got the ball here for Golden State. Outside Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Curry's got 18.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Boston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Now here's White. 11 points in the game. With the teardrop. And the shot's good. White's got 6 here in the quarter. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Now Curry. He's got 18 from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. To the middle. Here's Shireman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
The Warriors lead by 18. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. And the Warriors make some changes. Santos is checked in for Porzingis. And Moody is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Podziemski, defended by Pritchard. James, a screen on Pritchard. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with a 3. Celtics trail by 18. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And that one falls for Tatum. Melton, he's checked in for Moody. Garza's checked in for Boston. And so Tatum nails both of them. Here's Podziemski. He's got 7. Outside Butler. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here. Robinson against James. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And the second free throw is good. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Tatum. It's stolen by James. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Butler passes to James. Here's Podziemski. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Warriors lead by 17. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Paul George. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Garza in at the power forward position. Now here's Melton. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's Pritchard with the drive, and they pick up 2.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And the Warriors shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Back to Podziemski. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 17. On the wing, Tatum. Clock at 6. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
Pass to James. fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Pritchard surviving the D. Here's Garza, defended by Pajemski, and there it is for him.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Santos. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Melton against George. Just 5 to shoot. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Cadiz checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. It's good. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
The Warriors lead by 14. Melton with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Step back and fire. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Garza. Here's Tatum from the arc. Tatum drills the 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Now James. And again, no good by Golden State. The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. There's Tatum with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Moody with it, picked up by Tatum. Oh, serious gut check point from Moody.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside Pritchard. It's George on the wing. Lets it go from deep. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Pajemski. Pass to Moody. Screen by James. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Shooting one. Warriors call timeout.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for LeBron. Butler comes in for Santos, and it's Curry in for Pajemski. Boston also changing it up. Hauser, he's checked in for Garza. Shireman comes in for George, and it's White in for Pritchard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. Melton passes to Curry. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Boston has possession. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Tatum to win the run. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 18. Curry passes to Melton. And the bucket is good.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. Here's Shireman. Melton covers. Outside Tatum from the arc. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Melton. Here's Golden State. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Curry looking it over. Puts up a three. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 9 rebounds now. Hauser passes to Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 38 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's an 18-point lead. Outside Butler. Six to shoot. Tatum with some nice D. Celtics trail by 18. Inside. Queta no good. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Santos. The three from Curry. Counted from distance. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Boston's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And here's White, defended by Pajemski. Goes up on the baseline. White, good.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Butler against Tatum. Left side Curry. Porzingis high post. Fires it from 18. Jump shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pajemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Curry. Outside Butler. Here's Santos. And here's Curry for 3. Boston pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. On the wing, Tatum. Butler covering. Outside Tatum. The kick out to White. Launches it. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. The free ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 24 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to White. Fires the three. Hauser can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Butler. 4 on the clock. It's blocked. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Warriors make some changes. James comes in for Santos, and it's Melton in for Podziemski. Here's Porzingis, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Payton comes in for James. Moody's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Podziemski subbed in for Melton. The Celtics have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.